back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I almost said Fates again. Stop myself. Anyways, yes, in the last episode, we did the mock battle thing and had our first free day around the monastery and did stuff. So it was interesting. And yeah. So anyways, we have I'm starting here just because we stopped on a save screen, and then right after that is something else.
Part 1. White clouds. Harpstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailtean and Gronder.
Okay, it's Tailtean and not Tailtean. It's an English thing. You never really know. Because we have words that do both without any major differences. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Can I finally go to the library? 60,000 gold from the Church of Cyros is funding for this month's activities. I still have 2,000 from before, I think. No. Oh, well, now I have 3,000.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Let's do our best.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
And, I mean,
You seem well.
it's like,
Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
saved you. It's like, you had time to get out of the way. You didn't have to stay put. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, but I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now. But don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
For sure.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it.
Saint Classic.
For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Alright. The fuck is happening up there? Oh my god. Okay. Gosh. Annette's birthday. Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't bother me at all. Oh, technically it's been 2 weeks. Can I stop that? I don't know. The monastery holds events of various effects, such as those increased benefits of share meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explore on your day off to participate. Alright, so I can also go to the marketplace? I wonder if, I could do both. Let's explore the monastery for now. Okay, from the map screen you can travel instantly to places you've already been. Press the R button to open the map, select a destination, and press A button to fast travel. Press X to see where to find each character and facility. Aha, gotcha. Girl's voice, what could it mean? When? Excuse me? What that time there wasn't any. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, creative cuisines. We need to speak with the head chef. If you have any recipe ideas. Interesting. Okay, passion for music. Calling on students to enrich your bodies and minds through choir. Okay, and troubling rumors. Seteth. Seeking intel on strange movements by the Western Church. Interesting. And we have more weapons at the armory. And at the item shop. Alright. Right, Gerald's over here. So I don't know if accepting the quest from Gerald will automatically
Professor, hey,
do things.
Do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
Okay, recruit?
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person here who's learned from Captain Gerald.
Seems this Oh! Huh. Interesting. Leone really values the following stats. Strength and Lance. Try recruiting this unit again after you gain more experience. That's really interesting.
Professor.
View quest. Okay, this time it worked.
Request.
Okay, starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Okay, search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarters and peruse it to get up to speed. Okay. I don't know, I can't tell which is closer on the map because I can't access the flippin' map. Okay, do the colors mean anything? I don't know.
Oh, Professor. Hello.
So,
I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
let's search for it.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
It's not good to do
I'm
nothing.
not bothering anybody. Am I?
I don't know if there's like a necessarily a correct option if anything happens from some conversations like that. I assume that there is, that I just chose the wrong one every time. Okay, I don't know what the colors mean. Cause what house are you in? You're not in a house. Okay, maybe blue is students. No, but you look like.
Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
Okay, you remind me of. Alright, what's
there.
this? Local fish guide. Oh. Okay, up my professor level. Would you like to fish in the pond? I don't know. Do I need to? Is that something I'm supposed to do? An earthworm. Alright, well we can go in here and check. No! That person says, no what? I didn't say anything.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty. How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Damn. I gotta pick one.
Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
Okay.
Huh? You think I would... I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class.
Yeah,
Sorry to disappoint.
I just... Why not? Alright, magic and faith. Okay, I don't know how you... Jesus, this is so in-depth. There's so much. I love it. I'm so happy about that. Bonding bites. Special when you bring professor and students together. Okay, yeah, this would help me with... Actually, everybody, right? Basically. Except for, like, a bunch of my... Half of my freaking house don't like it. See, that's weird. Look, you see where the icon is? It's not on her. I was confused.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Sure, what am I supposed to do? Collect recipes. Library has a few cookbooks. Okay. Alright, so I'll need to go to the cookbooks. I need to visit the captain's quarters. Who is... Oh, that's probably my dad, the captain. Sup, Petra?
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
See, I don't really know what to answer, because, can't, I guess, let's say...
I have agreeance. In
Cool.
Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
Alright, I just wanted to answer the thing. I hate the heat. I love it to be cold.
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Interesting.
Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me?
I actually was not.
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
I don't know about that. Alright, I mean, we can see what we need for you.
Yes.
It's
I'm actually
going
very
slow.
busy right now. If you're here to ask
a favor.
please ask someone else.
It's fine. Magic. Okay, you're magic and faith as well. Okay, that's interesting though. You can actually recruit people to join your your class. So interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's talk to Alois here.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you.
All right. Be careful.
What makes you say that? Do you know something I
Oh.
don't? Are there supernatural elements at play? Ghosts? Oh, forget it. I'll be going now.
Oh well, I don't really care. Good luck. I mean it, to be fair. Oh, he actually did disappear. I honestly expected him to not, disappear.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle.
Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Ah,
Okay.
you can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
Okay, I don't really, honestly, I don't know. I don't really care. Are you in, is she in my class? I forget, man. Hello, Manuela.
You know, Professor,
What is that?
there are some things I'll just never understand.
Like what?
Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it?
No.
You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
I think I know who it was. I think it was Levi. What? What? Play the John Crow. Okay. This is Amiibo Gazebo. When you scan an Amiibo here, certain items will appear random in the monastery and all your saves. You'll get higher quality items for scanning Fire Emblem character Amiibo. Okay, where do I do that? Will you tell me? I don't know how to scan an Amiibo. Do I have to undock it? I do. I have an Amiibo. I have a Fire Emblem Amiibo. Oh, you hovered over. Awesome. Okay, I don't even have to undock the thing. All right. Oops. It did tell me. I knocked over my other thing. Okay. Cool. Well, I gotta pick this one up. I wish the clam had come with a base. It would be much better. New music option for auxiliary battles. Premium items can now appear near the Amiibo Gazebo. That is all. That's the only one I have. Elixir, 99 health. Oh man. Almond blend. Pure water. Verona. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of things. No, I want this. Mint leaves, okay. Sweet apple blend. Root vegetable seeds. Wonder if there's things in other places, because it said around the thing. Interesting. Alright, well I just bought a Chrome Amiibo because I literally love Awakening. Who are you?
Do you know about the Cardinals?
Oh, it's you again.
They are the ones who run the church.
Mm-hmm.
Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Thanks. That'd be cool if I get some cool weapon out of it, though. Like if I got like a Falchion lookalike. Still think Falcon sounds better, but I mean, hey, I gotta pronounce it right. Smithing stone, and I'll be in berry blend. I'm not paying attention to what those are. Is that like fertilizer? Might be. Alright, I'm assuming there's gonna be a bunch of people in here to talk to. I see one person in the left in one of the houses. I believe that's a blue house.
What the?
Ashy. Ash, excuse me, not Ashy.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
Alright. I guess we can see what you want.
You're inviting me to join your class. I'm really flattered, honestly. But I still have a lot left to learn in my current one.
It's fine. Is that charisma? I don't know, man. I keep hitting the wrong button. Charm? Interesting. Is that actually one? I don't believe. Is that actually one? I never saw it before. That's why I wondered if it was charisma. So definitely, we hadn't seen it before. But affiliation in the Church of Syros. Can you become something else? Ooh, wait. A class unique to this unit. Beginner certification, which serves as foundation for other levels. They can be taken at level 5. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Alright, I just found that really interesting. So, okay, there's stuff in here. This is the captain's quarters. I need to speak to Edelgard, and Hubert wants to talk too.
I fully accept the necessity of real battle from time to time, but it is still a surprise to be tasked with punishing bandits without warning.
It's because I'm your teacher.
It is a rather different sort of mission. It makes me wonder what the Archbishop is planning.
Yeah, there's something to do with me. I've been working on transcribing the song that plays at the beginning of this the game that it's called The Edge of Dawn, which I really like it. I've been working on transcribing that, so I've ended up seeing that opening cinematics way too many times, and there's a couple of things that I realized that our character ends up holding that weird extendo sword that the dude was fighting the other chick with, and or that the dude was fighting Lady Syros. Nemesis was fighting Lady Syros. So I kind of had to start. I'm wondering. I'm like, is there some way related or something like that? That's interesting to think about because we haven't. I mean, is Lady Syros Rhea? I wonder if they're the same person, or I assume that Rhea is related to her. But yeah.
For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a real battlefield. It's important that they're mentally prepared. As for me, do I look green to you?
No.
Is there anything else you wish to ask
black,
me about
gold, and red
regarding spending your time at the monastery or battles?
Is there more things I need to ask about? Faculty training.
Just as students have much to learn from other students, professors can also share their knowledge with each other. You should consider seeking instruction from Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. I think you'll find their insight quite interesting.
Cool. Okay, you can increase your skills by training with knights and professors in the monastery. Use the faculty training option to benefit with their wisdom. As the story progresses, faculty training will become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own. And then recruiting.
Which house a student is assigned to depends on where they're from. That said, each professor has their own area of expertise. So if a student is adamant about it, it is possible to switch someone from one house to another, pending your approval, of course. If you become closer with the students by partaking in the various activities around the monastery, you'll be able to talk to them about such things.
To recruit students from other houses, you'll need to meet the requirements. Yep, we kind of figured that out. It's easy to recruit students who like you. And yeah, I don't have a support above the base one with anybody in the whole place yet, so interesting. I want to go to the marketplace, but I don't know where that is. I can't look at the map. Dimitri, Claude, and Didier.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Excuse me? Okay then.
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
Sure. I don't think I actually fought him specifically.
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
Yep, I mean, there's specific... I mean, yeah, there's something about my character that Rhea is concerned about, or something like that. Sauna?
That's so.
What? That's so what? I didn't say anything. Okay, this is just a thing. You can't... It exists, but you can't go inside of it. It probably unlocks at some other point. Shoot. Oh my, I'm stupid. I did not see that thing in the bottom right corner. I am the smartest. I'm not. That's the joke. And I can fast travel wherever I want to. So we need to go to the... But I haven't been to the cathedral, right? Alright, I might travel to the reception hall so we can get there. Have I done everything yet? Oh, the marketplace is over here. Right out of the entrance hall. I was right next to it and I didn't realize it. Alright, let's go to the greenhouse first. I actually... Have I been to the marketplace? I may have been. It shows a blue arrow there. Maybe that's just... Anyway. Oh, what's up, Marianne?
Hello.
What's up?
If you'll excuse me.
Alright, we can see
Professor. Hello.
what you need.
Excuse me. I have to go.
Magic and riding. Riding? What? What? There are horses in this game? Alright, let's do some gardening here. Can we harvest? That was a lot of things from the seeds we got. Alright, well, let's plant some things then. How many can I do? I can do only one at a time. Oh. Really? 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 Let's just do the root vegetable seed. Why not? Cool. And let's cultivate. We'll do the water and spend a little bit of gold for it. Cool. Ooh, there's an item over here. Take it there. Hooked on. Oh. Sheet of paper, carefully curated information about different types of fishing bait and best tackle practices. Whoever wrote this knows a great deal about fishing. Interesting. Black sand steel. Or sand steel, maybe. And then some sort of fish. Hi, cats. There's a whole lot of kitties.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
Yeah, I had to do that on the first day. Oh, look at the horse. It's a weird looking horse, dude. We have...
What?
This guy again.
You look bored. Care to duel?
A duel?
What? I just wanted to spar.
You there.
Okay.
We will accompany you on your assignment. We don't want anything to happen to our precious students. If any of you run into trouble, we'll step in and help out.
Here it is. So there is a second floor on the library. Or excuse me, second floor on the library. The library is on the second floor. But I just... Did I go past it? Because I was here.
Really?
Yes, really, I went past it. There's a dude here. What do you want to say?
Xanadu, the Red Canyon, is a place of great significance to the Church of Seros. Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble. Those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
Hey, you.
Hello. You, I don't know you, but hello. Tactics primer. Oh, I need to do this. Okay. Wow, we got a bunch of stuff and it just went away before I could read it. Access the items menu. Use store, take, or swap items for units. Items that cannot be carried will send to the convoy. Access abilities and combat art menu to equip your units with what they've learned. Use the battalion menu to assign battalions to your units. Use the reclass menu to switch your units class to every which they're certified. Class a unit is mastered or marked with a star. Oh, interesting. Alright. Look at these suits of armor, dude. Man, I would love if they gave me just something so I could dress up like Crom. Because this character already looks a little like Crom. Alright, do you have anything new to say, dude?
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And
Thanks.
bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's exactly why she did it. Some hair in the device, it just looks like my hair.
You do seem to have a mark of the exceptional about you. I only wish Seth would follow your example.
I'm not exactly sure how you would have gotten that stuff, but... Can I go up? No. So I realized I didn't even mention it when we did the battle last time. The frickin' battle music is so good. Alright, I finally have arrived at the library.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library.
Cool.
Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan, I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself. I agree.
Okay.
They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
Alright, let's see what you want.
Professor, what an honor that you would come and talk to me. I'd like to learn more about you. Maybe someday you can add me to your class.
Dexterity and authority. What? Authority? Dude, there's so much. Classic cookbook. There we go. There's a couple of those that I need. Oh, there's a... Oh, this thing. Okay, it's telling me on the map where they are. There's another person over there. I want to go talk to them. I keep getting stuck on stuff. There's glare on my screen, so it's hard to see exactly what I'm looking at. Alright, cool. Who are you?
Swimming through a sea of
it's
countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume. It's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
I imagine some of those people could say the same thing about you. Register of Empire Nobles? Register of prominent noble houses in the Adrestine Empire. The document is expressly for official use by the Church of Syros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse. 1179 edition? I don't know what year we're in. House Herelsveg. The most distinguished noble house, tracing its roots all the way back to the great Emperor Wilhelm. No. Wilhelm wasn't Alm's father, was he? My first thought was Walhart, but no, it's not him. It's been the governing house of the Empire for 1100 years. In addition to the first emperor, its lineage also traces back to Saint Saros herself, which is why generations of emperors are believed to bear the crest of Saros, excuse me. House Herelsveg resides in Enbar, the imperial capital, claiming all the surrounding territory as its domain. It boasted supreme authority both within the empire and without until the insurrection of the Seven in 1171, in which most of its power was stripped away by the nobility. In recent years, series of misfortunes has placed a story's house, and some believe dark clouds hover over the future of the Herelsveg reign. Herelsveg. Sorry, it's kind of hard to say because I don't know, it's just not natural sounds next to each other in English, you know. House Aegir, which I found out. I searched a bunch of languages in the European area, and it's Norwegian. That's the only one that says it like that. So, yeah. Anyway, I mentioned that in the thing. It was Icelandic was close, and I think those two languages are related. But a house of dukes possessing great power within the empire, second only to House Herelsveg. The head of the house came to occupy the post of prime minister, earning the title of a hereditary one thereafter. House Aegir led the insurrection of the Seven, in many ways holds true power governing the empire. House Vestra, a house of marquises without a domain, existing in the shadow of House Herelsveg. In addition to managing the darker tasks of the empire, it is responsible for the emperor's periphery affairs, including coordinating things such as ceremonies and rituals, imperial consorts, and the imperial guard. House Vestra was allied with the House Aegir in the insurrection. House Hevering, a house of counts that has inherited rule of the empire's domestic affairs, particularly those relating to administration, finance, and the judiciary. Gosh, it frequently clashes with the Minister of Military Affairs over these matters. Much of its territory lies in the Ogma Mountains, and as such, enjoys the fruit of lucrative mining industry. House Bergliez, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of Military Affairs, commands all the armies that do not directly belong to the Emperor. During times of war, the head of the house becomes the Imperial Army's commander-in-chief. The territory encompasses most of the Empire's main breadbasket, Gronder Field. And then finally, House Varley. A House of Councils inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of Religion, whose main responsibility was maintaining amiable relations with the Church of Saros. However, due to the estrangement of the Church from the Empire in recent years, it is now more involved with the judiciary, causing political strife within the Ministry of the Interior. Interesting. What more is there to read here? The 5 Eternal Commandments. Dare not doubt or deny the power of existence of the goddess. Dare not speak the goddess' name in vain. Dare not disrespect your father, mother, or any use of the goddess. Dare not abuse the power gifted to you by the goddess. Dare not kill, harm, lie, or steal unless such acts are committed by the will of the goddess. The goddess cares for and protects all that is beautiful in this world. The goddess will never deny the splendors of love, affection, joy, peace, faith, kindness, temperance, modesty, or patience. Follow her example and do so. Abide by her laws. Okay. Apparently so. I just read it from a book. The Book of Cyrus Part 2. The Creation. In the beginning... Oh god, it's a Bible. At the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fodlan came to be. At the end of a long journey, the goddess glimpsed that land and there alighted. Upon the sacred ground should be life in the world and create all the creatures upon it. By goddess's hand, plants took root, birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. When humans wished for power, she granted it. She gave them the blessings of heaven and earth. By the way of the magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware the great power portends great evil. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. There were blessings that grew prosperous and their numbers rose. For long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fodlan. All was one until the darkness descended from the north. A darkness devoured the earth, desecrated the heavens, threw the world and its inhabitants into a state of chaos. To face the evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted certain chosen individuals with sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons that they may prevail against the darkness. These souls, buoyed by their divine gifts, conquered the evil ones that drove them back to the north. They came to be known as the heroes. Heroes experienced unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark upon this world. This power passed through the bloodlines came to be known as the crests. The mystical weapons they once wielded are now called the heroes' relics, and so the legend of a new age was born. The descendants of the heroes sought their ancestors' power and thusly their blood. In time, they amassed crests, relics, land, wealth, and using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power intended to stem the flow of evil became a destruction, all because of the greed of humanity. The goddess, greedy and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came.
What the?
Again, I'm just reading this. The revelation. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and land below. She is eternity incarnate. She is present, past, and future. Her eyes see all, her ears hear all, her hands perceive all. She was who graced the holy word of the divine goddess, who bore witness with her magnificence, is the one called Saros. She is a messenger of the heavens, the lady between the lands above and below, and her blessing shall bring tidings of peace to all. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Saros ensues that her will be done. As the goddess's sword, Saros wards away all evil. As the goddess's child, Saros makes him emperors of mortals. As the goddess's wings, Saros elevates her people. As the goddess's voice, Saros spreads the word of love. Sublime storm is entrusted to you, those emperors are crowned before you. Those wings clear your path, those voice whispers of trust. May the blessing of the goddess follow you always. Alright. I'm reading a lot, but it's not actually helping my professor level, which is the whole one of the reasons I really wanted to come here. Alright, I don't really care to read any more of this crap. I've spent a lot of time just reading. And we did that last time when it came to the freaking, I keep hitting the wrong thing. But we did that a lot last time, so let's go. I haven't been to the cathedral. There's 2 quests in the cathedral? Okay. I need to go to the dining hall. And I also want to check out the marketplace.
You're a lifesaver.
Alright. Done. Renown is increased. But what does that do? For me. I'm not sure what there else is to do here. But I do want to go to the cathedral. Actually, first let's go to the entrance hall. And then we'll go to the marketplace, we'll check that out. Alright, I want to check. Which direction am I facing? I'm facing that way, so I need to go this way. It's a fat cat that just despawned. There it is again. Is it fat? I don't know. Looked like it. Alright, we can buy weapons here. What is this?
Welcome.
What do you I guess freaking do for the convoy. Alright, we can buy shields. Which can be cool. A beginner seal allows you to take certification exam. I don't know if that means that they can take it right now, or they have, or if they could do it when it comes to that level, if we have to buy these for every time. I have an intermediate seal already on me. I didn't even realize that. I'd like to check. Alright, I want to check Linhardt. I want to check God dang it. I want to check Linhardt's stats. I want to see if he's able to use the, what do you call it? An iron sword? Oh, it's just... Nope. Actually, do this one. I want the full one. Okay, so you can use it. I don't know, I guess, is there levels when it comes to specific... Oh, let's check. We can look at me. I actually like how it shows everyone's crest. So Hubert and Casper and Dorothea and Petra don't have crests. Interesting. Okay. Oh, shoot, I could even do this. I didn't even realize this. Raises gambits, might, hit rate, and avoidance. I don't know what a gambit is, so I guess we'll figure it out. What does Professor's Guidance do? Multiplies his units... Oh, Interesting. Okay, so I have one of these as well, which makes sense. I don't know. I was looking for expertise, seeing if there was something that we could do. There's weight. I have to incorporate weight. Let's buy one iron shield.
Thank you.
And I will buy one beginner seal.
Thank
and
you.
that'll be all we buy for now. I haven't even been to the training grounds, dude. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. That
See you again.
person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who.
What person?
Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Alright, I can't even say anything to you. Sure. I ran right past him. This one had a Saros.
Saros are also known as the Shining
Saros,
Knights.
yeah.
We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Saros.
It's so...
As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the knights.
Yeah, it's so weird because I don't know. To me, that doesn't look like something you'd say Saros. Like EI, I wouldn't expect that. So, that's why English is weird.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
You don't even have to deal with it, so don't worry about it. What do you have to say?
What's up, Professor? You need something from me?
Or what do you want? Excuse me.
Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well, two. They don't know about each other. I mean, can we talk later?
Alright, charm and reason. Reason? For him? That don't make no sense.
Do you know
Oh, it's
of the Iron
Ferdinand.
family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire.
I've heard.
The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
Alright, let's just say I'm ready.
Alright, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs.
Okay.
Then there's
German.
Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of
Hevering.
Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the minister of the imperial household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the minister of foreign affairs.
It's German
and
as well.
My own father, Duke Geyer, the prime minister. One day, I will take his place as the prime minister of the empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the empire to a bright, enlightened future.
I look forward to that.
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
You're very full of yourself, but so far you've been one of my most consistent units. It's so quiet. It's so weird. There's the music. The organ, too.
I hear the Officers' Academy of the Monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
Indeed. I mean, I kind of just read that in that Saros Bible. Whoa! Dude, how big is this? Oh my god. What was I gonna say? That's Silk's voice actor. That's what I wanted to say. It sounds exactly like her. Look how nice this looks. Wish I could get a better view. If I could, like, stand up on this step so I could look over. Because look how pretty that is up there. Alright, here's the choir coordinator.
I have a favor to ask.
Find out which students are passionate about music. Seems there was a sign-up sheet being passed around the dormitory seeking students to join the choir. Alright, I will go look for you. Where's the other thing in here? I should just follow it on the map, because... Hey,
The cathedral is nice and
Mercedes.
quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
I also said in the last episode, I realized, or whenever we met her, which would have been, I believe, episode 2, that Mercedes, you wouldn't say that. It's in French, it's Merced. So, it's kind of a mix of both English and French. But let's... Okay.
Too. Shall we pray together?
Sure. Let's see what you have to say.
You want me to join your class?
Or what you want, excuse me. I keep saying what you have to say.
I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
I have no supports with anybody, so of course you have no interest. Magic and bow. Okay, I wonder if that's me specifically, or just like our... whatever. Anyway.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sethlin! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Sethlin.
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
Alright. Are you not the... Oh yeah, I have to talk to set that
Inside
specifically.
the cathedral, there is Saint... Now that you... I have something to ask of you.
Okay, collect information in the Western Church. You may find informant among the students in the courtyard. Interesting. Alright.
It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Saros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
Sure.
You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Alright, let's see.
It would
I don't
seem
even
it's
care.
a shame I am not in your...
But what do you... charm and reason. Alright, learn more about students who like to sing. Can I talk to you now? No. Alright, I just have to go to the dorms then. Gosh dang it, I keep... What button do I press that to do the map? Or to open stuff? I literally remembered. Breath of the Wild. It's exactly where it was. Okay, so it told me on the map that it's... whatever. Choir sign-up sheet. Okay. Moving along, this is a little irritating, I'm gonna be honest. Thing is, what I wish it would do is it would give me the list of all of them. Then I would scroll and it would move the arrow there. That would be a lot more convenient. So who's the oh, it's just a normal student. Got it.
Bridget, Elmira, Thusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy.
Indeed.
Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Yeah, we definitely know that for sure. I mean, in real life, if we being honest. Alright, so now we just go back to the cathedral.
My savior, thank you.
Well, savior, I don't... Wait, what is this? Interesting. Who does not... Hubert, I could have expected that. So does this boost my relationship with them, or what does that do besides... This is weird. I'm interested. Yeah, let's do it. Then I'll go use the other one.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Cool, we got faith experience. That's how you do it. Interesting. And I got authority experience. Very interesting. Alright, cool.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Cool. We got a leather shield, a steel sword, and root vegetables and such. Cool. Alright, we have basically completed everything. I keep doing that. I want to go down here to the dining hall before we finish for this day. Alright, so fish and bean soup. Why not? Let's just pick someone random. Marianne. Alright.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
The list told me.
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Cool. Edelgard's motivation went up significantly. It was already, I think, max, so... Alright. Ooh! Did we get our who did we get our first support with, then? Oh, Ferdinand and Dorothea? Yes. Alright.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
30. I must say, you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first time. I hate you.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue? I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
Extremely useful and...
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
I imagine that fly might have been a better term. I mean, I'm assuming she's meaning like irritating or whatever. But when you think about it, like, bees are extremely vital and important to survival. Literally doesn't matter, just making fun. But that is... I do want to actually go to the training grounds because I haven't been there yet, so we can just fast travel there later. Can I not actually go there yet? I might not be able to. Oops, shoot, I clicked the wrong button again. I don't know why I keep hitting the right button to sprint. Oh! I didn't realize I could even go straight through here. But cool. Now I've unlocked this place.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more.
Do you mean Claude?
He's strong and skilled, sure. But don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Alright, I'll have to see what house he's in. I believe he means Claude, though.
Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday, but not today.
Okay, you want speed and sword. Okay.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training?
Sure.
After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
What do you need? Dex and flying.
The next assignment is the Drive Out Bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
I'm gonna say strength because that's what he wants to hear.
I knew it! When it's all said and done, muscle always comes out on top.
Depends. Alright, strength and heavy armor.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Well, alright, we're actually good now. There's nothing else I can actually do for now. So we're gonna end today for... I just said for now way too many times. What is this?
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
Okay, instruction. When you instruct your students, they gain skill experience. As their skill levels increase, they will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top right of the screen. Or excuse me, top. I don't know why I said right. When you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instruction each month, your students may come to you with a question. They will be motivated if they like your answer. Oh man.
Before starting a lecture, it's a good idea to determine everyone's academic goals. Students will want to prioritize studying things that will help them achieve their aim.
Of course. That's why actual school sucks. Students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals at any time using the goals menu. Okay.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their personal goals as well. By looking beyond their preferences, some students may find they're interested in fields they've never previously considered.
3-star mark next to skill indicates you unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock a budding talent, the person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may learn a new ability or combat art. Okay.
A student's goals may change based on their studies or the experience they gain while on missions. When that happens, perhaps you could help them decide what new goals they should set for themselves.
Okay. As students approve of instructing personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. If they accept their suggestion or not is completely up to you, feel free to guide your students along the path of your own choosing.
How motivated a student is will affect how well your tutoring goes. To help cultivate their motivation, I think it's a good idea to interact with your students as much as possible. Please try your best to motivate everyone, so that they, in turn, will try hard with their assignments and activities.
I started thinking that when I saw this whole menu. I'm like, wait, motivation probably helps with this, so I probably should have done more than just some of the characters I had done, and like a character that isn't in my house, you know? So, actually, speaking of which, the things that I did, I'm kind of surprised that I didn't unlock his support with Ferdinand or Edelgard. You can instruct students to have motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with them around the monastery. Yeah. Group tasks.
At the Officers Academy, students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. If you instruct your students to work together as a team, it will help to deepen their bonds and produce better results.
Indeed. You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn experience based on your choice. You also get golden resources by completing the tasks. Result of group tasks will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for one another. And finally, certification exams.
Have you heard about the certification exams? They take place every month. Everyone here is working hard to become a certain type of soldier. And those tests are how you can check to see how far we've come. In order to pass the exam, you need to train enough to become whatever class you're aiming for. Take care to develop your students strategically so that they can pass their certification exams.
When you pass the certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of higher tier classes include increased stat and growth rates. Okay, so... Alright, select a unit to train them and improve their skills. Okay, so... Everyone's in pretty good spirits so far. I probably want to do someone who didn't actually fight. What is the... Okay, so... Okay. Alright, well, it doesn't tell me what these specific things mean. If the dark colored ones means that they enjoy that? It could be? I'm not sure. Guess I'm gonna kind of have to figure this out. So I guess we'll select her for now, and we could do skill details. Okay, the weaknesses are meaning for this sort of thing. Got it. She's a strength in flying. She wants to learn sword and axe. So, guess for now let's do sword. Why not? Bad?
I do not have enough understanding.
Okay. I think critique, maybe? Okay, it worked. Good.
I did not have success. Please, be guiding me.
Yeah, sure. No worries. Alright, this... Alright, that one worked out.
You have my thanks for your support.
She got 51. Alright, I can do one more session. So let's try swords once more. Alright, that time it worked out good.
For your support.
Alright. Oh, that's... Okay, the motivation is what determines how much I'm able to train them at one point. I get it. I understand now. Okay. Got it. Very cool. Alright, why not Bernadetta? Sure. Alright, you have 4 sessions. Okay, cool. So she's a weakness of swords, but my professor expertise would actually overcome that. She has... Okay, she wants to do lance and bow. So for now, we'll do lance. Perfect.
I got it right? Phew.
Good job. Praise.
Thanks. That's reassuring.
Now you can do more. Ooh. Okay, that works. That's really nice. Alright, let's do bow. Good. We'll do bow once more. Okay, only good. And then, let's see. What are your other... Oh, okay. So you have... Let's do the next 2 in writing, because she has... that is a budding talent. As I was told. Nice.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Good job. Alright. Now we can do one more person. What else? Does a group activity require points? Alright. Raises flying skills or riding skills or heavy armor skills. It just doesn't make that much sense, but that's okay. Okay, riding or flying. Those are the 2 I actually want to do right now. I will do flying. I know that Petra's really good at it, and that's kind of why I want to do it. And I don't know if anyone has any sort of skills. Why not that? Why not Edelgard? Alright, maybe Dorothea. We'll see. What are your... Okay, you have a weakness, but you have also a... Wait, what? Your magic was your main thing that you used on the battlefield, but it's a weakness of yours? Skill goals is sword and reason. Well, let's do... Alright, that didn't work out too well. We could do one more sword, or we could do more reason. Sure. She did well at that.
Everything went pretty well today.
Cool. Alright. We are basically done, so we'll begin lecture.
Tell me something.
Alright. Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer in the dining hall. Though what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals over and over again? Should try cooking something new. You can suggest a new dish of your own. You could try cooking something new.
I'm not sure about that.
Probably should have gone with the middle one then. That's fine.
not be a burden. I will be doing my best for Lady Edelgard.
Don't worry, Petra. There is no use in fearing failure. It is my duty to help others when necessary. Petra, our teamwork has yielded a report for the professor.
The Empire and Brigid, working with each other. The future has hope.
Cool. Perfect, too. And support went up. And then 1,000 gold and smithing stone. Very good. It's birthday. Raphael's birthday. Sure.
Thanks.
No problem. Alright, well, I'm going to end this episode here. This has been long, so I really hope you all enjoyed. Did like appreciated. And the next episode, I think we're doing a battle. It seems like, I don't think this is the war, but maybe this is like a training sort of thing. So, anyway, 6 months to watch. I really hope you all enjoyed. Did especially subscribe for, and I'll talk to you all later.